new season of Survivor, Wednesday, September 27th on CBS.
Finally, tonight, a coalition of 5 women senators from South Carolina are this year's recipients of the John F. Kennedy Profile and Courage Award. The sister senators gained national attention as they crossed party lines to try to stop a near-total abortion ban in their state. They include 3 Republicans, 1 Democrat, and 1 independent. The bill did eventually pass. Caroline Kennedy says the goal of the award is to honor leaders who put the public interest ahead of party. And that is tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Brownsville, thank you for watching WNKY CBS 40.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight for News 40 at 6. I'm Morgan Hoover.
And I'm Chris Allen. Thanks for being here on this Tuesday evening. Another beautiful day.
I know. I love it. It's just easy. You're making our life so much easier.
Well,
we have nice weather like this.
That's why they brought me here,
Right.
I thought, to make things easier.
That's what I heard.
No, that's not what it was? Oh, okay. I was misinformed. Anyway, take a look at a couple of places here. Looking live from the Kentucky Mesonet cameras and their weather stations, one here in Warren County at the Ag Expo Center. Beautiful sun on the horizon there, about to set here in a little while. And then we go all the way east to Albany, down in Clinton County. Looking good there with the rolling hills and a beautiful sky. We've got a really nice evening on tap for us. Radar, of course, 4-hour radar loop and satellite not showing anything around here. And in 4 days, fall officially begins. The autumnal equinox is on its way. Officially Saturday, 1:50 early in the morning on Saturday. Will the weather reflect those fall-like beginnings? We'll take a look at that in the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. Morgan?
All right, Chris. Well, tonight we have new information about the robbery at Shell IGA Express on Russellville Road in Bowling Green. We now know the names of both suspects. Take a look at these pictures on your screen. Bowling Green police say they arrested Derek Reynolds, but they are still searching for Michael Reynolds. BGPD says both men walked into the gas station around 11:30 on Monday night, one carrying a knife, the other demanding money. BGPD says the store clerk handed over the money and the men took off running from the store. Police say Derek Reynolds is currently in the Warren County Jail facing first-degree robbery. If you have any information about Michael Reynolds, you are asked to call BGPD or Crime Stoppers. That number is on your screen. It is 270-781-2583. Well, it is National Voter Registration Day. It's a great time to make sure you're eligible to cast your ballot in November. County clerks across the Commonwealth, including right here in Warren County, want to make sure you are not only registered to vote, but that your registration information is up to date. With so many options and polling centers, voting in this year's election has never been easier.
If you're not registered, it's so important to vote, and we want everyone, we're working on the new voting plans with the vote centers in Warren County to make it easier to vote. You have more ways to vote now than you've ever had with early voting, and then we have some in-office voting, and then we have 30 days at the portal for absentee.
The voter registration deadline is October 10th. If you'd like to check your registration status and update any information, you can head to govote.ky.gov. Republican candidate for governor Daniel Cameron appears to be softening his hardline opposition to abortion. In a recent interview with a Kentucky radio station, Cameron says he would support amending the state's abortion ban to add exemptions for terminating pregnancies caused by rape or incest. Cameron has supported the current law banning all abortions except when carried out to save a pregnant patient's life. But during the interview with WHASAM, Cameron signaled that if elected governor, he would be willing to sign legislation providing abortion exceptions for instances of rape and incest. Democratic Governor Andy Beshear's campaign says Cameron is trying to hide his well-established, quote, extreme views on the abortion issue. The general election is Tuesday, November 7th. Now to Frankfort, where Governor Andy Beshear orders all flags to half-staff in honor of former Kentucky Governor Brereton Jones. Jones served as governor from 1991 to 1995. Prior to becoming governor, he served as lieutenant governor from 1987 to 91. Jones was 84 years old. But more local news now. Not your typical school bus is driving into town, and it offers kids a unique way of learning. News 40 reporter Carlisle Coppins joins us in the studio tonight with more details on this fun bus. Good evening, Carlisle.
Good evening, Morgan. The Little Learners Bus is up and running for the fall and giving learning a new look. Warren County Public Schools' Little Learners Bus is on the road to readiness and offering a learning opportunity for children 0 to 5 across the county.
To be able to have another aspect of an educational experience is very exciting for Warren County, and to be able to go out, to be able to have a resource to learn those social, emotional learning aspects. It's a very exciting time and a great way to go ahead and hit those concepts before they head into kindergarten.
Meeting the Little Learners Bus on a stop along its route also gives children the chance to interact with new friends that they might meet in the classroom.
They were definitely excited. They'd never been to the bus before today, and so I was like, hey, we're gonna go see a school bus. They're like, oh, a school bus. And then once we walked in and they saw there's different activities, they're probably gonna not be happy with me when it's time to go.
The Little Learners Bus merges fun and education while creating a unique experience for families and children preparing for elementary school.
For people that, they might not have that opportunity at home to have these educational opportunities, and so they can go somewhere and someone that's knowledgeable can help them know how to teach their child better at home.
Hargett says that she's excited to be back in the community and preparing preschoolers for kindergarten and helping parents find success in becoming their child's first teacher. The bus will be at several locations starting this fall. For more details about these locations, visit WNKY.com later tonight.
All right, Carlisle, thank you. And as the school year gets into full swing, there's still a need for bus drivers. This Saturday, Warren County Public Schools will be hosting a bus driver fair at their transportation center. The school district is hoping to meet potential new bus drivers and maybe even introduce the community to the profession of bus driving. You can even go for a test drive while you're there.
We're in a shortage, and we just want to encourage people to come out, and if they want to help us as a community to make our jobs easier, to transport our students every day, this is a great opportunity for them to come out and do that.
The district will have applications available at the event and even offer sign-on bonuses for those who complete their training. Well, Potter Gray Elementary students got a big surprise today by learning they were selected to be a Blue Ribbon School. This award is given to less than 1% of schools in the country and is based on their academic achievement throughout the prior school year. Students were even able to have popsicles after the presentation as a treat. You see them enjoying them right now. Principal Keith Brown was excited to learn this news and share it with the students.
It's a relief for me personally, because having that information, for a period of time, able to share that now and see the joy on their faces is really cool. Kids in every school building give their best every day, and to be able to recognize that, especially on something like this, with something like this at this level, it's pretty cool.
3 representatives from Potter Gray, including a teacher, Superintendent Gary Fields, and Principal Brown, will make a trip to Washington, D.C. later this year to accept that award. Today is a special and silly day, but one sure to be popular with kids. Today, News 40's Michael Ridgway hopped on the road to see a very unique lunchroom experience in Barron County. He joins us now with the details.
That's right, Morgan. In Barron County, they're doing a lot of swashbuckling and cheering as they celebrate an International Day, and school administration countywide is making sure kids are enjoying their food in a unique way. Take a look. In Barron County, elementary schoolers are yelling "Avasti, scurvy dogs" as they celebrate a day of international interest.
Well, today is International Talk Like a Pirate Day. So we are here with all of our little mateys at Barron County Schools. All the elementary schools today are celebrating with a special menu that is pirate themed, and we're also trying to promote our health and wellness plan called 95210.
The 95210 program encourages students to adopt a well-rounded lifestyle meant to enhance the mission of Barron County at large, as well as have some fun by tying into things like this.
Our district has a big initiative for wellness, mental, physical, academic, and we do the 95210 initiative, which really encourages kids, stay away from their screens and to get those fruits and vegetables. And I think anything that you can do like this to make those types of things fun for kids, they take with them.
The mastermind behind the celebration didn't want to talk, but the administration gives her all the credit for such a fun idea.
Well, we have a fantastic cafeteria manager, Miss Christy Smith. She is amazing at coming up with big ideas that she just knows the kids will love. She's all about the kids and what can she do to make their lunch experience and school experience more fun. And when she comes to me with an idea, we roll with it because it's going to be a good one.
Pirates and fruit go hand in hand. If you think these trays look a little different than when you were in school, you're definitely right.
Take a look at the cafeterias now because there's so many things that have changed. We're not just pizza and corn. We are fresh fruits and vegetables. We are salads at our high school. We have a fresh market that's available. So many different ways to get fresh fruits and vegetables into the hands of our students. And we know, especially with low-income families, they don't always have that extra income to be able to afford those fresh fruits and vegetables. So it's important that we're able to serve that at school.
All right, ready, say R with me. 1, 2, 3.
Fans said that today seemed to be a pretty big hit, and they're looking forward to doing it again next year, as well as some more international interest days on the calendar. Morgan, back to you.
All right, Michael, it looked like a lot of fun. Well, the Aviation Heritage Park in Bowling Green is set to reopen this weekend. That'll be a lot of fun. Board members have been hard at work rebuilding the museum this week, making sure all the exhibits are put together and everything is in great condition. This Saturday at noon, the park officially opens up to the public, including a flyover and a speech from astronaut Terry Wilcutt, who was born in Russellville and lived in Bowling Green for part of his life. This project has been in the works for years now, and staff are excited to finally see it come to fruition.
We are so excited because this, our new facility, we've been building this for now 4 years. And we've had some ups and downs with the pandemic and such as that, but now we're so close. In fact, Saturday, we're opening the doors to the public this Saturday at noon, and we can't be more excited about this entire operation.
The event will also include a food truck, and you can check out aircrafts on the exterior of the museum, as well as inside. Well, still to come on News 40 at 6, FEMA's top official was in Washington, D.C. today discussing the agency's readiness and ability to respond to natural disasters. Latest details in just a bit, but first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is in after the break with a full look at our forecast. Yeah, you. I can't wait to see what you're going to tell us right after this break.
WNKY News 40. Broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We all want our kids to have a future here in Kentucky. That's why I'm working hard to bring more jobs here. Companies big and small are setting up all over Kentucky, revitalizing communities and creating thousands of good-paying jobs. Over 46,000 more jobs than we had before COVID. Unemployment has never been lower, and we've helped hundreds of businesses launch or expand. This is Kentucky's future. Our economy is on fire. Let's keep it going.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Life is a series of timely decisions. Will you be ready? Pathways Senior Care Advisors are here to help you navigate the right path. Call Pathways Senior Care Advisors Mary Coron and Stacy Carter for your free consultation at 270-901-1878 or visit pathwayssca.com. Better informed, better choices.
Whoa! big news. DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to Kentucky. You'll be so dialed into every play that you forget to eat your wings. You made my wings cold, DraftKings. Flailing your arms like you can disrupt the free throw. Miss, fool! And a home run will have you crying like it's the birth of your child. I'm so happy.
DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to Kentucky. New customers, download the app now to get $200 in bonus bets when we go live. Because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Yeah.
Morris Jewelry is this area's independent and trusted source for diamonds. We're an experienced direct diamond importer, and custom design is our specialty. With diamond engagement rings starting at $33 per month, our prices can't be beat.
You're watching WNKY CBS 40, home of Super Bowl 58.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, as we prepare to head out for dinner, I think some outside eating is in our future. It's just too nice not to be outside.
Yeah, because you only get so many of those kind of days around here, you know? And when you get in the wintertime, it's like you don't want to eat outside.
Right.
Or rain or anything else like that. Or the heat.
Right.
This is perfect.
It is.
Pretty much perfect weather. They call it Chamber of Commerce weather because Chamber of Commerce cities that have one like that, they can go around, take pictures, and say, hey, look at our city. That's what we're saying about Bowling Green and much of southern Kentucky. It is beautiful. From our tower cam out Smiths Grove, 77 at the airport. The winds are coming in from the southeast at 6. Look at that humidity, only 47%, and the dew point has fallen to 55. Pristine conditions, as I like to say. Chamber of Commerce weather, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty nice. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet Network, anywhere you look, currently 77 at the one of the Mesonet sites here in Bowling Green. But already, look at these dew points starting to fall into the upper 40s. Hardinsburg, you may actually fall into the upper 40s for a low tonight. Some of these locations did overnight as we had some of that dense fog this morning under a clear sky as well. And with the dew points being a few degrees warmer than last night, I think we will see temperatures not get so far into the upper 40s for a lot of you. 81 will be the high today officially, 82 the normal, so we're right where we should be. But this morning we started at 50, while 59, almost 60 is where we should be for a low temperature in this middle of September weather. High pressure just over to the east of us in the hills of West Virginia. We're getting a flow out of the south during the day, and then at night it's more of a calm and steady little light wind, sometimes from the east and southeast. It'll go more southwest in the coming days. Plus, you see all this rain out west. That's something we could use. We're now on the cusp of 3 inches year to date behind on rainfall, and now it's starting to get where we should start to see some rain coming in, and we do have some rain chances once we get into the weekend. All of this is going to stay well west of us as we go through the next few days because that high pressure to the east is going to block a lot of it. Some of it, the models say, could come in, but I'm going to keep it out of the picture for now because it's not going to be really that organized until we get into the weekend. 54 tonight, a couple of degrees warmer than last night, mainly clear and cool. And then tomorrow and the next few days, warmer, but not too warm. Low 80s, almost mid 80s. Fall officially begins Saturday, as I mentioned, and then shower chances Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we cool down into the upper 70s. And here's what's coming up tonight when you watch CBS 40.
Join the WNKY News 40 weather team. Visit WNKY.com to become a weather watcher.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've suffered a personal injury, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
Daniel Cameron says it's
one of the first things I will do as governor.
Bringing back former Governor Matt Bevin's ruthless Medicaid plan, threatening to take away coverage from over 95,000 Kentuckians, punishing working parents, putting rural hospitals in danger of shutting down.
This sounds very similar to something that Governor Matt Bevin tried.
Well, absolutely.
Denying people coverage, devastating rural health care.
Something that Governor Matt Bevin tried.
Well, absolutely.
Cameron's absolutely wrong for Kentucky.
Is your search for a new home on hold because of high interest rates and high monthly payments? Jago Homes has your solution with a low 4.99 fixed interest rate and no energy bills for 2 years. You'll enjoy open, spacious living. Your new home is protected with a 210 warranty and backed by our full-time service department. Learn why a new Jago home is more affordable than you think at jagohomes.com, because life is too precious to be put on hold.
If you've been injured, Morgan & Morgan's fee is free. If you don't win your case, you pay nothing. It's easy. Just dial Pound Law or go to forthepeople.com to get started. I think I'm starting to get this. Go get it. Go.
Hey, I was hoping you'd be here.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa. I like lunch.
Here's a deal with a lot of Riz. Get 20-piece chicken McNuggets and a basket of fries for just $8.99. Only at McDonald's.
At Infinity Pipeline, your family is our family. Our employees are the foundation of what we do. And what matters to you matters to us. We're now hiring the next generation of skilled workers to help grow our community. Apply now. InfinityPipeInc.com.
When we hear that sound, the competition is on.
12,400. Whoa, he's betting everything. This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy? Weeknights at 4:30 on WNKY, CBS 40.
FEMA's top official fielded questions on Capitol Hill today about the agency's readiness and ability to respond to national disasters. Skylar Henry has the latest from Capitol Hill.
Weather disasters nationwide have dominated the media in this record-breaking year, from extreme heat, drought, and flooding to the deadliest wildfire to hit the U.S. in more than a century.
You're part of the federal government. This lack of transparency, it's not okay.
Those events took center stage on Capitol Hill Tuesday as FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell testified before a House subcommittee about how prepared the nation is to respond to catastrophes.
Our mission at FEMA has become more challenging. We can no longer really speak of a disaster season.
So far, September has been the most active month of the Atlantic hurricane season, with Hurricane Idalia and Tropical Storm Hillary leaving their marks coast to coast.
We've got a worsening climate crisis, and we've got insufficient funds.
With even more hurricane activity expected, FEMA's disaster fund is already running out.
We would have to further reduce those types of life-saving operations that we are working on based on the amount of funding that we have available.
FEMA officials are calling on Congress to pass a $12 billion supplemental funding bill to cover costs to help with natural disasters into next year. House Republicans have been hesitant to approve the funding because of its ties to a larger spending package involving unrelated aid to Ukraine.
Taxpayer resources through FEMA should not be diverted for other purposes unrelated to its mission.
Furthermore, Congress has yet to pass the bill to fund the government before a new fiscal year starts at the end of the month. Failure to do so could shut down the federal government. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Well, stay with us. News 40's Patrick Carey is in the studio with a look at sports right after this.
We were part of a thriving ministry, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we were told that we had to stop.
It was a tragic time for the church, and Governor Beshear he didn't seem to care.
He shut down all the churches in Kentucky, leaving our congregations, our communities, without any support when they needed it the most.
And I know that there's some churches, even in our own community, that never reopened.
We need a change in government.
And he can't be trusted to govern Kentucky ever again.
We're all born with the good in us. We're all
in the need of love. Dreams get torn, but we stand up, making a change that is calling us. Beautiful world, beautiful people, boys and girls, we're all made equal. So clap your hands, get up and dance. Beautiful world, beautiful people.
Jeez. Hey, Trent. What's going on? You've been here for 7 hours.
I'm having problems with this ain't right. I'm coming back tomorrow.
I should have called JB. Trent, gee.
Should have called JB Electric. At JB Electric, when it comes to electricity, we don't mess around. Make the right call. Call JB Electric.
The Garcias you know and love now has an exciting new location in downtown Bowling Green. Experience Garcia's Bar and Grill at Stadium Plaza, downtown Bowling Green.
At Infinity Pipeline, your family is our family. Our employees are the foundation of what we do. And what matters to you matters to us. We're now hiring the next generation of skilled workers to help grow our community. Apply now. InfinityPipeInc.com.
Name an animal the wife doesn't mind her husband calling her.
How about Iggy?
Fella, don't do that. Big A.
Family Feud, weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
When two celebrity-led teams face off.
We're going to say it's a horribly drawn turkey.
No, it's a horribly drawn swan. I don't know what a swan looks like.
In a game of quick draw.
Jump rope.
Jump rope is correct. 1, 2, 3. It's fast-paced family fun for all. Pictionary. Every weekday.
Pictionary, weekdays on NBC 40.
Welcome into sports. The Bowling Green Hot Rods have released their 2024 season schedule. The team will begin its 15th season with a home opening series beginning on Friday, April 5th, taking on the Hudson Valley Renegades. Bowling Green is coming off a 69-57 season where they failed to make the playoffs after winning the South Atlantic League in 2021 and 2022. You can catch the team back in action at Bowling Green Ballpark next spring. Well, to the Hill now as WKU Soccer's Katie Irwin won Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week. Irwin led the team against MTSU with 2 goals as the Tops earned a win, and the forward raised her season goals total to 4. WKU will continue conference play on Sunday as they travel to Alabama to take on Jacksonville State at 1 p.m. Well, the WKU football team suffered its first loss of the season this weekend against Ohio State. The Tops will take on Troy this Saturday at 11 a.m. before beginning their conference slate. Head coach Tyson Helton spoke on how the team is putting the loss behind them.
Evaluating them on film, they're just as good, if not better, this year. Great challenge for our football team. Again, another one that I think our guys are excited to play. What a great opponent to play. They got a great atmosphere down there. Very, very much looking forward to the opportunity to getting to play them.
Well, the University of Louisville took down the Indiana Hoosiers 21-14 on Saturday, moving to 3-0 on the season. The team is set to host Boston College, beginning ACC play this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. Cardinals head coach Jeff Brom says the team has a few things to clean up ahead of this week's matchup.
So we're going to have a good week of practice and once again just try to correct the mistakes we made this past game. Continue to find ways to be more efficient in all 3 segments and see if we can come out and play as clean as game as possible and find a way to win.
And finally, the Tennessee Titans are officially on to week 3 of the NFL season. The team is gearing up to visit the Cleveland Browns on Sunday. The Titans are coming off a 27-24 win over the Chargers this past weekend, while the Browns fell to the Steelers last night 26-22. Here's what tight end Chig Okonkwo had to say about the team needing to get better each week.
For me, it's always just trying to, get back to center. Whether you have a good game, bad play, good play, it's always just each play, trying to come back to center, trying to get that refocus so, you can play level-headed. You don't want to play too high, you don't want to play too low because that's when, mistakes start happening.
When we're back with NFL, it feels like every week's a big game for the Titans. They got another big one this week on the road.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's finally some football weather.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Yes,
nice.
Perfect football weather, and we're going to see more of that over the coming days, even though we're going to warm up a little bit just for the final days of summer. That's all it is. Then we're going to go right into fall, and temperatures will fall along with that. We'll go into the upper 70s to around 80, and we need some rain in here, so we'll get some on Titan Sunday, along with Monday and Tuesday of next week. And not a lot of rain, but enough to just wet the ground, so to speak.
Absolutely. You got to take a little bit of the bad with the good. Some rain's
Those are the facts of
always
life.
needed.
You knew I was going to say
I
it.
knew it. I knew where you were going.
And a lot of people do. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. I just...
Tootie.
You're calling me out.
It's just Facts of Life, TV show on NBC.
All right, Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you at home. We'll see you back at 10.
Night, y'all.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. Well, welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Got another good one for you today, returning for their third day with a total of $40,000. Cleveland, Ohio. It's my homies. It's champs. It's Rico family.